Hey, what's up everybody? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to ReZero, the Prophecy of the Throne, or Nintendo Switch. So last time we did more of the story and everything, and basically stopped Amelia from heading back to the manor and everything, and well, a lot happened in the last episode, so yeah. And now we'll continue on and do more of the story in today's episode, so we're gonna go and get started. Make sure to hit that like button because it really helps out a lot, and comment, subscribe to my channel. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Risk planting an imposter into the royal selection is not something that has any immediate benefit, let alone after only a month or two. Since Felt was in the slums up until a month ago, the suspicion of her should be lifted.
Her living in the slums would be a deciding factor in my deductions. Just goes to show that you never know what'll happen to you.
What are you muttering to yourself about? You're weirding me out here.
And yeah, we already kind of did see this part.
Either way, it's thanks to you I get to escape from that cramped room. I can't just stay cooped up in there when I've got company.
I'm glad to see you're doing well, but why are you stuck in your room?
I have to study for the royal selection. I did say I'd participate after all. It's not like I can just half-ass it. I mean, I get it, but Reinhardt doesn't understand moderation because he's inhuman, unlike the rest of us.
I don't know if I'd put it that way. Where is he, by the way? Is he not coming?
Huh? Reinhardt's not in the royal capital right now. I think he said he had some sort of secret mission or something. Then he left just like that.
What? Then when is he coming back? And what do you mean, secret mission? Who gave him those orders?
Don't get so close. I can feel you breathing on me. Look, I don't know anything. It's not like I heard it all myself, so I don't know who told him about it. Once the royal selection starts, Reinhardt will be serving me as an attendant. That's probably why they sent him away right now.
Damn it! Talk about bad timing. No, the person who gave those orders is to blame.
I just lost the ace up my sleeve. Wasn't prepared for or expecting anything like this in the slightest.
Guess there's no point moping around about it. Will you let me know when he returns? We're staying at an inn in the royal capital.
I don't mind, but did you and that maid of yours need to discuss something urgent with him?
Maybe.
I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. I am Rem, a servant of Margrave Mathers' household. Rem also belongs to Subaru.
Aw, how cute.
The heck's that supposed to mean?
Hey, don't question.
Hang on! Don't make it sound so weird. I'm devoted to Melee after all. You should already know how hard I've been working on that front.
Hey, whatever you do in your free time is none of my business. Just try not to get stabbed when it all blows over.
I didn't even know Rem was there.
Please be at ease. If something ever happens to Subaru, I will follow after him.
Be at ease for
That's
what?
right!
That sounds so ominous coming from such a cute face and voice.
I would like to apologize again for the trouble, Miss Felt. But has Miss Amelia stopped by here recently?
I'm totally being ignored.
That elf girl?
That's right, you deserve it.
Nope, haven't seen her. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't tell me she's walking around town all by herself. Just so you know, when I stole that dragon insignia before, she was pretty distracted and left a lot of openings for me to snatch it. Is it really a good idea to leave her alone like that?
Her insignia?
We got it. Thanks for the intel. Please continue treating Melee well. And please help her on her path to become the next ruler.
You idiot, that's what I'm trying to do too. Jeez, you really are something else.
Still, we have the same goal. Oh, and just so you're aware, I don't think you're the fake candidate.
Well, there's no point in faking my way to the top when I barely stand a chance, is there?
So you thought of that too?
I guess.
Since I got dragged into this, I have to take it seriously.
I see. You're right.
Anyway, I don't really suspect you or that girl of yours either. But the others are still pretty suspicious to me.
So then, will you cooperate with us?
Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. That doesn't change the fact that we're still enemies. Real?
Oh, come on.
It doesn't matter! I'll beat down anyone who stands in my way!
You sound way too excited about that. But coming from you, I assume you're not joking around. Just be careful. If Reinhardt ever comes charging at me, the best I can do is cry uncle.
I wouldn't be so
Uncle.
I'd never rely on that guy, so don't go thinking I can't handle things myself.
I know. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there.
I hear actually said it's time to take my leave. But
Oh,
before I do,
and by the way, Old Man Rom wanted to say thanks.
Old Man Rom? To me?
That's right. He said he wouldn't have found what he was looking for if it weren't for you.
Ah,
That's right.
I see. Okay then. Tell him it's no biggie.
All right.
Elton waves us off and returns to the manor. Seeing her leave, I feel like I wordlessly understood the true meaning of Old Man Rom's gratitude.
Didn't mention it was from me. And I guess he could tell who left him the message with that shopkeeper.
Though it was merely a means to call him to the castle and purposely get him caught. I feel kind of bad being thanked for being so devious.
Some booze next time we meet.
Subaru?
Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. All right, let's head to the next candidate.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Felt's place was a big miss. At least I got her to tell Reinhardt to contact us when he gets back, but I still didn't learn anything new so far. Damn, I got us off to a bad start.
Not at all. You still have many good qualities about you, Subaru. Rem could watch you all day and never be bored.
I love her
Is that
so
so?
much.
Wait, I feel the conversation got a little derailed there. But thanks for the reassurance, Rem. Still, though, if we could just meet up with Mealy, we might be able to get back on track.
She's right.
Is it just me, or did the cutest girl in the world just pass by?
Speaking
Rem's
of,
right there.
I believe that was indeed Miss Amelia. We should follow her.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mealy! Huh?
You don't think
Did
we
she
do?
not hear
We
me?
see you.
Hey! Mealy! Mealy!
Rem, you shout now.
The heck? Why isn't she answering me? What do you think is going on, Rem?
It's possible Miss Amelia may have a twin. Otherwise,
Huh?
I believe she is merely ignoring you. Did you do something to upset her, Subaru?
I
I don't remember doing anything to set
And
her.
besides, you and I have been together the whole time since we split up this morning.
We will be
Oh.
together for all time? Oh my, you're making
Aww.
me blush.
Aw, that's so
This isn't the time to be joking
cute.
around. There's only one thing to
Dude.
do. I've got to cut her off. Hey there, Mealy. How'd you like to get some tea?
Gah!
Miss Amelia just blew Subaru away. Huh?
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was lost in thought and... Wait. Is that you, Subaru? What happened to you?
You blew me away.
You're so powerful, Mealy. Well, I'm fine as long as you weren't ignoring me on purpose. I guess this is just how you show physical affection.
What are you
Really?
going on about now?
Master Felix finished treating Subaru. So we were trying to find you, Miss Amelia. And then...
He ran into me while I was spacing out, right? Jeez, you're such a klutz, Subaru.
Look who's
You
talking.
don't hear words like that every day. Anyway, I followed your directions to a T. But what's got you so hung up, Mealy?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was thinking about how I should go about bettering my relations with the other candidates. You mentioned something about that before. I went to talk
Yeah.
to them all, but...
I turned you away at the gates, huh?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Priscilla wouldn't see me, but Anastasia did. She did say it was hard to accommodate for abrupt guests, though, and that I should make arrangements with her earlier for such occasions.
Yeah, I can see that. The head of a huge business like that is probably always swamped.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, she did say that she would make time for me tomorrow. I've had a little bit of free time since then.
Were you heading to the next candidate? Rem and I actually just came from Felt's place.
Oh, I see. What did she have to say?
Well, at least she doesn't think you're the fake candidate.
Really?
Yay.
Glad to hear that.
But she did mention that she wouldn't show any mercy to her opponents, whether they're the fake or not.
She did? Well, I'm glad to hear that as well.
You are? That sounds more like a declaration of war to me.
But it's proof that Felt is taking my candidacy seriously. So that makes me happy.
I see. I don't like being looked down upon. That does give us a slight edge.
As expected from Subaru, Rem admires your deviousness.
Phrasing!
All right.
Deviousness.
That means I don't need to speak with Felt today. The only one left is Melty. But where could she be?
Oh, I know. She's holed up in this church past the shopping district.
A church? I think I know where you mean. Let's head out.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Excuse me, but the church is this way.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
All right, we're here. This is her home.
Her home? I thought this was a church.
I just meant this is where she lives. Don't think about it too much.
I haven't had many opportunities to visit this place, but it appears to be kept up really well.
Rem seems to be impressed by the church's well-trimmed hedges and clean walls. Even an amateur like me can tell this place is being very well maintained. Whoever takes care of the hedges is especially thoughtful and has an attention for detail.
Melty did all this. You can really feel the tenderness of the person who trimmed them oozing out.
It could be, but we should hurry. Huh?
There seems to be someone at the entrance. Perhaps Miss Melty had guessed before us?
Maybe.
Very well then. Please take care, Miss Melty.
Oh, this guy.
If anything should arise, please do not hesitate to consult me. As a civil official, I am indebted to assist you with any matter.
Thank you so much. That would be very helpful indeed.
We saw that guy at the meeting yesterday, right?
That is Sir
That's
Rickard
suspicious.
Hoffman. He is a leading figure whose voice carries considerable weight in the royal castle. I believe he is a coordinator of civil affairs.
He's much more of a big shot than I gave him credit for. He sounded pretty friendly just now.
Melty really is quite amazing.
Some people just have an aura about them that draws people in like that. Of course, you're still my number one, Mealy.
Hey.
What was that? Sorry, I wasn't really listening.
Thank you.
Did you say something?
I said let's go.
It's ruined now. I can't just repeat it.
Subaru, Miss Amelia, Sir Rickard is coming this way.
Ah, crap! Mealy, you hide over there.
You hide.
Why should I... Okay. Don't push me.
Don't look at him, you two. Just, like, pretend you're, like, Remy, look over there, I'll look over here.
I could have sworn someone was here.
Huh?
Oh, it's just a cat. It has been quite a while since I last stroked one's fur. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, never mind. It's just a mutt. I couldn't care less about such filthy beasts.
Ooh.
Whew, that was a close one. I wish there was a way to identify cat lovers from dog lovers.
Subaru, you made for an excellent cat just now. Can you do it again for me?
Can you do it
If I
again?
get the chance. But more importantly, let's go in the church, Mealy.
Oh, yes. Rem, remember Subaru's agreement just now?
Yes, of course.
Oh, brother.
Rem is always looking forward to Subaru's impersonation.
I never thought you'd be so into it, too.
Of course, she'll be in anything you like.
Yes. Subaru and Miss Amelia, welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
I love how she was like, yes, who, as in, like, I don't know, kind of rude? I don't
Sorry,
know.
this is so sudden. Do you have a moment to spare?
She's the
right now?
imposter.
Yes, of course. Let's not talk out here. Please, come inside.
We'll gladly take you up on that.
Please, have some tea. Though I'm unsure if it will please your rather exquisite palate.
Thank you, Tiga. And thank you for sending us notice from the royal capital before.
Oh, think nothing of it. I happily volunteered for the job. It was quite an honor to meet you beforehand, Miss Amelia. Ow, ow, ow!
Sorry, my foot slipped.
That's some slip up for someone who's sitting! You don't have to worry. I'm not making any advances toward Miss Amelia.
Why, you... Are you saying she isn't worthy of being hit on?
You're so
Ah.
Oh, Subaru, stop troubling Tiga with your silly behavior. We didn't come here to play around.
Yeah, control your
Yes, she's
emotions,
right.
man.
So what business did you have with me today?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, she's right. She's
We want to get
suspicious.
to know you better. What your hobbies are, likes and dislikes. Maybe play some games?
So you did come to play! Though I admit, I'm happy about your intentions. I would also like to be on friendlier terms with Miss Amelia and Subaru.
I'm glad to hear that.
Where's Rem
May
at?
be a bit rowdy sometimes, but I'd like for us to continue getting along.
Oh, yes, same here.
Sometimes.
I may have much to learn still, but I look forward to spending time with you.
You two sound like you're about to get married or something.
Alright, don't go that
certainly
far.
has grown up. I always knew this day would eventually come. Isn't that right, Ma?
You bet, Mom. Please treat Mealy well, too.
What a complicated family relationship. Does this mean Rem is the husband?
What? It's a joke,
More
Rem.
House. Let's be serious about why we came here. We know the royal selection was delayed because of an imposter showing up, but we fall into their trap if we all suspect each other. It wouldn't be very fun, would it?
Yeah, I remember playing house when I was in kindergarten. It was something,
That's why
alright.
we'll reverse their expectations and become allies. Wouldn't that be a satisfying way of getting back at them?
I see. You've really thought of something interesting here.
I feel like she's the imposter. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know what else happens in the game past this part. Because, you know, I didn't want to see spoilers or anything. But I don't know. It feels like... I feel like they're trying to alert her maybe to being the imposter. I don't
I
know.
agree wholeheartedly. All of us really should get along.
Yes, I feel the same way. I want us to be on the best of terms.
To do that, we're gathering more allies. You've got the same goal, right? You do seem to be steadily increasing in support.
Hold on. Where did you hear about that?
You had a guest before us, right? We overheard a little bit of your conversation. We didn't want to
That's
intrude,
right.
so we held back a little ways off.
Sir Rickard Hoffman, correct? Someone as high-ranking as him would be very reliable to back your campaign.
Oh dear, you've seen right through us. Just so you know, it took a lot to get him on our side.
A lot of what?
I'm sure.
Well, there were many tea dates, discussions, making sure Mel was as cute as possible when they met.
I see. Using cuteness as a tactical advantage. But no one can surpass Mealy and... Ugh!
Subaru, what happened?
I just imagined Mealy enticing strangers with her charm.
I
and
thought
my
Rem was
heart
gonna
really
step on his
exploded with
foot or
jealousy.
something.
You
Okay,
really are
no.
something else.
Those, both Mealy and Rem are adorable. I prefer Rem. I know some people prefer Mealy, but I prefer Rem.
Oh, you have guests? You seem to be enjoying yourselves quite a bit. My, if it isn't Miss Amelia and Subaru. Ah, and Rem as well. Are you here to
That's
scope
right.
out your competition?
You think we're so shameful as to scout out enemy movements? At least give us some credit since we're here as friends.
It's true. Though it all amounts to the same in the end.
Miss Amelia and her associates are here to form friendly relations with us. With the royal selection, we're kindling the fire of motivation to keep on going.
That's right. I feel as if I could take on anyone right now.
That's right!
My, you've really hit it off with each other. I'm relieved Melty is making so many friends. What's this? This is no good, Tiga. Don't you have any snacks to go with the tea?
Ah, sorry about that. Please wait. I'll bring some out right away.
No, stay here, Tiga. Keep Melty and our guests company.
Which one do you want?
As for the snacks, Subaru, would you be so kind as to help little old me?
You want
Me?
to talk to me?
That's right.
She wants to
There's
talk
no
to me.
need to have Subaru handle such menial tasks.
She wants to talk to me, that's why.
Rem, wait. She asked me, so I'll help.
Subaru, but
She wants to talk
You
to
stay
me,
here
I
with
know.
Mealy. It's fine. I'll be back before you know it.
I understand.
All right then. The snacks are right over here. Please follow me, Subaru.
She wants to talk.
You went out of your way to get me to help you, so what'd you want to tell me?
My, aren't you hasty? I may have really just wanted your help preparing these snacks.
In that case, I'll help you out since you're so pretty.
Oh, you flatter me. Won't Miss Amelia get jealous if you say things like that?
Rem
I'll
2.
gladly set myself on fire for the chance to see her jealous over something like that.
Don't say it like that. 'Cause I overshot my bold approach. What's it gonna take for Amelia and me to have a bright future together?
dear.
Marry Rem! She's better!
Complicated, but I suppose it's all right. I'm rooting for you, Subaru.
Whoa, you're a really good person, Sakura.
You and Miss Amelia are just so easy to impress.
Wow.
Very well. Let's get to the main topic.
Do tell.
Knew it.
Let me guess. Are you and Tiga the masterminds behind Melty's whole operation?
Masterminds. I'm not sure what you mean, but we do put a lot of thought into her campaign. What I'm about to say has to do with that. Along with Melty and Tiga, we don't believe Amelia is the imposter. After all,
There's no point faking your way to the top when you barely stand a chance against the competition, right?
yes.
Yeah.
We also
Yes,
believe
exactly.
Miss Felt is out of the question, too. The chance of both your camps being fake is quite low, which means suspicion is placed on the other 3 remaining camps.
3? Aren't there 4 others?
Oh, Subaru, you know full well that we would exclude our own. Logically, that leaves 3 camps.
Yeah, they would exclude their
Right.
own, so.
Sorry.
Duchess Cruchet Karsten, Chairwoman Anastasia
Not
Hoshi,
Cruchet.
the Bloody Bride Priscilla Bariel.
I feel like it'd be too obvious for Priscilla to be the imposter. I feel it's too obvious. It might be Anastasia. It's probably Melty. I just have a feeling it might be Melty.
One
Watch
of
it
them
be, like,
is
no
the
true
fake
imposter in the
royal
end.
candidate.
Watch it literally just be, oh, we just lied. It never really was an imposter. It was always supposed to be
I think
6.
that's my first time hearing Priscilla's title. But man, that's a pretty scary name.
From what I've
Yeah.
heard, men who dared marry her have died one after the other. That is how she acquired her renown.
Ew.
That aside,
Don't ever marry her. Scenario down to those 3. I can't accept her reasoning to that end. But how can we narrow it down
Also,
further?
this is just something I heard, but it seems you've been coming and going from Miss Cruchet's estate recently.
you've got some good ears. It's not like I was trying to hide it, but I also haven't been blabbing about it to the whole world.
Because Felix is curing me.
That's all thanks to a little friend of mine. But
Little
back
friend,
to my
huh?
main point. You have been visiting her manor, yes?
I have, yeah. Though I've only been going there so fairs can treat my gate.
The reason doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily matter. But since you are able to come and go as you please, you should use it to your advantage.
For what?
I don't know
When
about
you
that.
go to the Karsten Manor, something may catch your attention that might seem out of place. Don't you agree that that would be beneficial in finding the imposter?
I get that, but
Roll over Sakura's suggestion. Putting it simply, I'd be spying on Cruchet. She wants me to gather intel under the goose, whatever it says, of receiving my
I
treatment.
really don't see Cruchet being the fake, though. She's not the type of person who'd do something so underhanded.
I truly believe that. I may not be super confident in my ability to judge someone's character, but I got 2 reliable eyes on me. Bet you Sakura is the mastermind and everything, like he called it and all that. But it really is Melty, but Sakura might just be like using her
I
and all that.
understand. However, I also believe that way of thinking is a hindrance.
My way of thinking?
Oh yeah.
You don't search for evidence of a cover-up simply because you suspect someone. You do it to clear that person of suspicion. You can buy yourself peace of mind through your
But
actions.
if I would
that
do
way.
that,
If you truly believe Miss Cruchet isn't the imposter, then that naturally leaves the other 2 as suspects.
I mean, if I were to try and find out more information about Cruchet, I feel like the trust would be gone, and then we wouldn't have them as allies.
True.
If you find something that troubles you, I can help talk you through it. It's better to have two heads think through a problem than one, no?
I guess.
Please do think it over. It's a special promise, okay?
Okay.
Subaru, that took quite a while. The tea has already gone cold.
Oh, sorry. To tell the truth,
I apologize, Miss Amelia. A large bug entered the kitchen, and I had Subaru dispose of it for me.
Oh, you could have called me. I would have helped you resolve the issue rather quickly.
Are you comfortable around bugs, Miss Amelia?
I did used to live in the forest, after all. There weren't that many bugs there because of the cold weather, but I did see some from time to time.
I see. Mel can't handle bugs.
Hey, Tika! We don't need to reveal everything about ourselves.
What else does
It's
she not
okay.
like?
The
What
next time
does
a
she
bug
like?
shows up, I'll gladly dispose of it for you. Miss Amelia, you're so kind. I really enjoy your company. But not yours, Tiga.
Oh there, Mel. I didn't mean anything by it. Could you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Of course.
Are you okay, Subaru? You look pale.
yeah. I'm fine. Sorry to make you worry. I'm in peak condition.
That's good, but...
It's okay.
She can feel when something's off. Really shouldn't worry those two like this. I had to do this, and suddenly Amelia would never be able to. It's my duty to stay in the royal capital and see this through. I know you're up to something, girl! Loop 2, day 6. Everything that happened the night passes on. Are we gonna see another loop? I sure hope not. Well, we probably will,
Really?
but...
What are your plans for the day?
Let's see. I have an appointment with Anastasia toward the end of fire time. But until then,
Pardon the sudden intrusion. Is Miss Amelia present?
yes, that's
Yeah,
me.
right there.
Good morning. Do you have a moment?
So showing up reminds me of last time. My hunch is
Calling
right.
her to the castle?
Yes. If you could accompany me to the royal castle, the Council of Wise Men is awaiting you.
So last time, she wasn't here, and they called Subaru and Rem,
The
and now they're
Council
calling
of
her.
Wise Men. I don't mind, but what is it for?
Miss Amelia, in accordance with yesterday's meeting, they have summoned you for questioning.
They want to interrogate her? This is rather sudden. You should have contacted us well in advance.
I apologize. However, I am but a humble soldier serving the kingdom.
Ain't true.
There's no need to scold him. He's just doing as he's told.
But
I mean, it shouldn't have been him. It should have been somebody else.
Worry, I'll be fine. I will comply. But I do have prior engagements, so I'd like to return before it gets too dark.
I will let the Council of Wise Men know. I take it you are prepared to pay them a visit?
Yes.
Then I'm coming too.
Not so fast. You have your appointment with Ferris.
No.
You need to remember your obligations.
What? No way! This is way more urgent!
You always try to wriggle your way out of this. I won't allow it.
Oh, come on! Ram, say something, will ya?
She rather care about your
Ram
safety,
agrees
man.
with Miss Amelia. Your treatment is of higher priority.
I think Ram cares a lot more about you, man.
Ram
Just
will
saying.
accompany Miss Amelia.
There you go.
I thought you were on my side, Ram!
I feel torn, but there's no other choice. At this rate, Subaru will literally be torn apart.
Has my
stop.
situation always been so dire?
She's right. You need to remember the frail state your body is in and listen to what Ferris tells you.
You're gonna have to do it. You need to plan around
I
that, man.
apologize for the wait. Can you please guide me to the royal castle now?
Yes, right this way.
Subaru, please be careful. The royal capital is quite a big place after all.
Ram, Mealy might get treated badly at the castle. So can you?
I understand. Please leave this matter to Rem.
I hope she can do it. Usually that's my job, but I know that Amelia and Ram leave me behind and depart for the
Now that I
castle.
Think about it. It's pretty strange. The day she's supposed to be questioned is off from last time. Did this happen
Yeah.
because she stayed in the capital? It's no use. Thinking about it doesn't do me any good. I just know they won't be fair to her this time either. I guess I'll do what I can in the meantime. For now, that means I should probably go see Ferris.
Yep.
It
Unfortunately.
was one rough ride, but I made it.
So what exact he like rode there?
I always
Okay.
get nervous when I try to call for them because there's no intercom. Huh?
Yeah, true.
Who's that?
Huh.
Oh, what have we here? Now this is unexpected.
Huh? Have we met somewhere before?
No, but I do know of you. You're Miss Amelia's attendant.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm Subaru Natsuki. But I don't consider myself her attendant. More like her knight.
Yeah,
See,
sounds more like
Thank you for the humble introduction. I shall follow suit. I am Russell Fellow. I represent the Royal Capital's Merchant Guild. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. But if you represent the Merchant Guild, does that mean you're a big-shot merchant or something?
Pardon me. I do represent them, but it just basically means I'm a handyman for odd jobs. My days typically have me running about the Royal Capital doing various odd jobs for them. However, this is rather fortunate.
What is?
Meeting you here, Mr. Natsuki. It's quite a good fortune for me. I do hope next time Miss Amelia will be with you as well.
Yeah, sure. Mealy and I share the same fate after all.
Yes,
mean,
it
you
would
say
be even
that,
more
but
fortunate should the opportunity arise. But that's all the time I have for today.
Oh, okay. I hope you'll support Mealy in her campaign. Wait, I'm supposed to keep her from standing out!
What an interesting young man.
Man, I really screwed up. That guy had a weird aura about him. Merchants in the Royal Capital are pretty intimidating.
Oh boy.
And done.
Ugh.
Am I fully healed now?
Nope.
I sure hope so.
Not even close. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, too.
Come on.
I see you've really been put through the ringer. It's unusual for someone to make such a face after Ferris's healing.
Miss Crochet, I'm sorry for such an unseemly sight.
So rude! And I can't even deny it!
How is Subaru Natsuki's body?
You know, it's harder than I thought. He really feels like a man.
But aren't you okay? I'm just
think
gonna
that's what
say
she was asking.
whatever.
That's just Ferris's sense of humor. I'm surprised to see you alone today.
Yeah, some soldier from the castle stole Mealy and Rem away from me today.
From the castle? Do you mean they were called to the royal castle?
I don't know if he
Since
should
the
say
fake
that.
candidate is still roaming about, they apparently had some leftover questions for her.
I see. Knowing that, I may be called in as well.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, you're...
I don't know about that, man.
Obviously not the imposter. Of course, Miss Crochet is the real deal, so I understand what you're saying, Subaru.
I don't enjoy being given such special treatment. If the other candidates are being investigated, then I should as well.
You're so serious all the time, Crochet.
Yeah, well, I see your bold determination. It's hard imagining her being the imposter. However,
3, huh?
thinking about logically, the pick should be either Crochet, Priscilla, or Anastasia. You say that, but I'm telling you, Melty, you know, maybe. I really don't think it's Fel. Really don't think it's Fel. So that would have been like, I don't know. It feels like it would be kind of obvious, but also not. I'm just gonna keep going. But I just can't bring myself to think that Crochet would fake her way into the royal
You have
selection.
quite the troubled look, Subaru Natsuki. I'm willing to listen to whatever is on your mind if you'd like.
Even if I don't want to think about it, I can't not think about it. Like why the royal selection was postponed.
If you aren't guilty of anything, you should hold your head up high. At the very least, I can assure you that I do not suspect Amelia.
That's pretty comforting to know. To be honest, I think you're a reliable person. But... never mind. But now that it's on my mind, why do you want to be the next ruler, Cruce?
This is rather sudden. Though I suppose it's natural to wonder.
Miss Cruce.
I aim to rule this nation simply because I am qualified to do so, and my background is that of a noble. Royal blood runs in my veins, though it's only a small amount. There is no reason for me not to participate. However, above all else...
Yeah?
No, it's nothing. I aim to become this nation's next ruler out of obligation. Is my answer sufficient enough for you?
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, it's out of obligation, huh?
In other words, it's noble. Nobles oblige her ability as a privileged person to carry out her duty. If I'm being honest, I would have laughed in the face of anyone who said if it weren't Cruce, but Cruce's steadfast eyes tell me she's being sincere.
You intend on remaining in the royal capital with Amelia for a while longer, yes? We should have dinner together again.
Okay then.
Sounds
I'll
good.
let her know. We'll be looking forward to it.
Ah, but if Mew say things like that, won't Rem get jealous, Meow?
Oh, calm down.
Rem's cooking is better. I'm just looking forward to eating together.
She might still
Yeah.
get jealous, Meow.
Don't question me! How many times must I tell you
You
this?
don't want to eat with me that much?
That's not what Fairy is saying, Meow.
Ferris, you shouldn't tease him so much. It would be problematic if you thought I was inviting him as a joke.
Yes, Miss
Yeah.
Cruce.
Jeez.
Man, her face looks pretty over there. Like a sincere smile and everything there. Alright, I scratch my head awkwardly as I watch her friendly banter. And you know I was talking about Cruce, not Fairy or Felix or whatever. After I leave Crusade's place, Superintendent Amelia is still at the castle. Meantime, I decide to pay a visit to the church.
So you're saying Miss Cruce is no longer a suspect?
I just have a feeling it's them. I have a feeling in my gut. Mainly her. I feel like she's the most evil.
That's what I think. That's more or less just a feeling I get about her, though.
Oh, no. I was the one who asked you to look into her. That's very interesting. This will be a good reference.
Hey, make sure you don't spy on me next time. Sakura forms a slight smile. I make a solemn face at the sight. Honestly, I wasn't really keen on spying on her in the first place. Not to mention I didn't gather much useful info. I don't feel good at all receiving this kind of compliment.
Guilty conscience. It wouldn't have felt right even if it did work out.
Please don't get so gloomy about it. It's not as if you didn't have any results to show for it.
No, but it's not like I got anything substantial out of it either.
Oh, but you did. There's your evaluation of Miss Cruce, and that man you ran into in front of her manor.
Why did you mention that?
Oh, Russell? He said he represented the Merchant Guild.
Exactly. Having someone like him visit Miss Cruce, doesn't that smell awfully fishy?
You say that, but I assume he was just visiting his patrons like a good merchant, right?
Well, that is a possibility. But it seems like Miss Cruce has you right under her thumb, Subaru.
I just don't trust
Are you
her.
planning on switching your allegiance?
No.
Of course not! Mealy's the only one for me. I'd never turn my back on her. Don't even say things like that!
Yes, yes. In that case, you need to be more skeptical of those around you. Didn't I tell you before? There are 3 possible imposters, and Miss Cruce is one of them.
You're definitely a candidate too. It's like any types of games or movies or TV shows or whatever. There's always that person who you least expect, which would, besides Mealy, be Melty there. But I don't know. I just feel like it's possible.
I know,
To be
but
her.
still.
I say I need to be more wary, but that doesn't mean I should distrust everything and everyone. Like Sakura said, there are 3 questionable camps, meaning 2 of them are being falsely accused.
Subaru, I'm glad you've returned to visit again.
Yeah, boy.
Typical of my best friend. Coming over for a playdate several days in a row now.
Well, I just had to talk to her.
We
so.
barely met a couple days ago. Who does this guy think he is getting all buddy-buddy with me?
It happened to you in the other timeline.
Were you and Sakura talking about something important?
Oh no, it's nothing too crucial. Subaru was just consulting me about something on his mind.
I don't think he'd do that to you. He'd probably do it with Rem or Amelia,
He
but
was
whatever.
saying he couldn't choose between how cute Amelia and Melty are.
Yeah, right.
He did?
Whoa,
No.
hang on now. I can't just ignore this, Subaru. Comparing Amelia and my Mel like that.
She's just joking.
I'm not! I mean, yeah, Melty's cute and all, but Mealy's the only one for me!
No, Rem, say Rem, it's
Times I
right.
had to repeat myself today, and she's not even around to hear it!
Subaru, how unfortunate.
Sip
Please
your
don't get
big mouth,
discouraged,
lady.
Subaru. I'm rooting for you.
Uh-huh.
And don't take advantage of his confusion to say weird things like that, Tiga. Gosh.
Oh dear, I've done it now. Subaru, do you need me to comfort you?
No need. It looks like we really are good friends after
Oh
all.
my god. Tiga's pretty straightforward with his emotions, and Melty hasn't noticed at all. He may have the looks, but I feel bad for him in that regard.
Anyway, I should get going soon.
Huh? Already? But you just barely got here.
I can just feel them being the suspicious party.
I'd
I
love to
just
stick around
can't. I'm
for tea
sorry.
if I could, but Mealy will be getting back soon. Oh, right. I almost forgot to pass along this gift. Rem baked some sweets for you to enjoy with some tea.
Baked sweets. Wow, they look so delicious. These make me really happy.
Why don't you try some right now? I'll let Rem know how much you like them.
Just a bite, right? Yes.
Uh-oh.
About that.
Melty's eyes start darting around. Did I say something strange? Uh-oh. Is she not allowed to eat
Sorry,
those?
Melty. I didn't mean anything weird by it.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just,
Just
I'll give it a try. It's crispy on the outside with just the right amount of sweetness inside. The inside is pretty fluffy too. I can imagine the cute face of the girl who made this.
It's because you say things like that Melty doesn't believe your feelings for her.
You asked for an opinion, so I gave you one. Thanks for being a good sport about it.
Jeez. All right. I'll let Rem know. I'll see you around, Melty.
oh, yes. Please watch your steps, Subaru.
Watch your step.
Mel,
Thank you, Tiga. And I'm sorry.
it's nothing to apologize for, Mel.
So she just can't eat sweets? I
Something
guess.
seemed off about Melty before I left. Does she not like sweets?
She probably can't eat sugar. Seemed pretty rude of me to ask her to try something in that case, but still.
Sweets Rem makes are so good that even people who don't like sweets would like them.
Oh, she might not be able to eat sugar, man. That's a possibility. Gotta think of that.
How'd the questioning go?
It wasn't very fun, I suppose. Unlike last time, Melty nor Crochet were there. Oh, but it turned out fine. You have nothing to worry about, Subaru.
That's what Mealy says, but what really went down, Rem?
They invited Miss Amelia under the guise of questioning, but they were far more rude in their interrogation. Miss Amelia likely found it to be a very unpleasant experience. Rem!
I knew she'd give me all the information I needed.
Come on, don't get mad at her. I expected as much anyway.
Really?
It's written all over your face, Mealy. I could tell with how gloomy you looked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Neither apologizing, but she went down like last time that I already know that they talked about. They were actually probing her to see if she's the imposter. Almost like an inquisition. I think the royal capital is just trying to make a scapegoat or whatever out of Amelia, who's a half-elf, instead trying to get the fake to reveal themselves. At the very least, that seems to be their priority. That means we shouldn't expect an impartial or transparent.
I guess
All right,
even
whatever.
for having stayed behind, that
I hit
struggle
the button.
hasn't changed.
Regardless, intel we got yesterday shows most of the other candidates don't suspect her as the fake. we all believe the same, so the council wanting to question her and pressure her to withdraw from the selection like this is just unfair.
It's kind of scary to think a country could operate under such rationale.
Miss Amelia, it's nearly time for your appointment.
Oh, yes, that's right. Subaru, we're going to visit Anastasia now.
Right.
Okay.
Ferris already gave me my treatment for the day, so I'm definitely not missing out on this.
I knew you would say that. Just remember, we're not going there to play around. If you understand that much, then we'll be happy to have you along.
All right. It was so worth it having to endure all that pain.
The crochet is in the fate, and it has to be one of the remaining two, Anastasia included. I don't know, man. I have to be there to protect Mealy and to weed out the fake and expose the truth.
Gotta keep that smug Knight Julius's paws off of Mealy.
Subaru, aren't you?
Don't talk to yourself. Just go.
I'll be right there.
Just go. To arrive at the designated spot, a tavern in the royal capital.
I recognize this place.
If I recall correctly, Anastasia and I had lunch here together last
I
time.
remember her saying she wanted to keep this place a secret.
I believe this is the right place. But where is Anastasia?
We've been expecting you. Thank you for taking the time to come. We have a table prepared in the back.
Oh, Julius. Will you be joining us as well?
Look at that smug face from him, man. It literally says evil all over it, but whatever.
This is a meeting between two royal candidates. I will be present as Miss Anastasia's first knight.
Right, of course. We shouldn't leave you out of such discussions.
I thank you for your consideration, Miss Amelia. And what say you?
Julius turns his gaze towards me. I stick out my tongue and against his unpleasant attitude. You shouldn't do that.
I was listening. You don't have to be such a jerk every time I'm around.
Oh? How very presumptuous. As far as I can tell, it is you who has an issue with my presence.
You little... Ow! Mealy, you're gonna pull my ear clean off!
No fighting. I let my guard down for 1 second and your attitude's gone sour already. I'm sorry, Julius. Could you show us the way?
Yes, of course. Please, follow me.
You heard him. Come on now, follow along.
Ow!
So you've come after all, Amelia, as well as Natsuki.
Where's
I
Rem?
am Rem. I am a servant of Margrave Mathers, and as such, attend these two.
Thank you for such a courteous introduction. I'm Anastasia Hoshin, a royal candidate alongside Amelia.
So she already knew my name, but why didn't she know
Or
Rem's
is it
name?
more
I don't know.
appropriate to say I'm a candidate to be a candidate for now?
Did I talk to her? Like in this loop? I don't remember.
Miss Anastasia.
It's just a joke. Don't get so worked up. Anywho, what has Subaru done to be punished like that?
Yeah, seriously, let me go, Mealy.
Only if you've repented.
I have! I'll do my homework diligently and brush my teeth before going to bed every night.
Doing your homework and brushing your teeth have nothing to do with this. But I understand.
I feel like his mom or dad did that to him when he was a kid.
I'm free. It was nice having Mealy touch me, but not at the cost of my ear.
Please be at ease, Subaru. Even if your ear were to be torn off, Master Felix would patch it back up in no time.
I knew she'd say something like
Cut
that.
off in the first place.
Oh, are you acquainted with Ferris? I didn't expect that.
Well, that was Rem who leaked that, not me, so it wasn't my fault there.
Just a patient. You two are probably closer, being Knights of the Royal Guard and all.
Yes, that's right. At least until the royal selection begins. Once it does, Ferris and I, along with Reinhard, will no longer be Knights of the Royal Guard, but personal knights to our respective candidates. My work will be exclusively dedicated to Miss Anastasia. Of course, I expect Ferris and Reinhard to do the same for their candidates. If you intend on serving Miss Amelia, you would also do well to acknowledge that for yourself.
Thanks for the
right.
input. I've got some advice for you too. You shouldn't eat curry udon in that suit. The soup splatters, the stains will really stand out.
I see. I understand. I have no idea what this curry udon is, but I'll certainly keep that in mind.
Julius bows gracefully. Damn, he turned, fired my snark with his own.
Sounds like Julius and Natsuki are getting along rather well. We should do the same. Yes, I feel the same way. I'm very thankful that you made time for us today. Same for me, so no need to thank me over it. Now then, shall we eat?
That might be a good thumbnail with those faces.
Food far more than their beverages. I think you'll be quite surprised by what they offer here. Really? I'm looking forward to it then.
After to enjoy a peaceful meal and conversation, I know full well how good the food tastes from last time. I was pretty nervous, so I didn't really get to savor it. Come on, eat!
This hamburger is amazing!
Hamburger?
Right? I just happened to stumble on this place with my attendants. Let's keep this place between you and me, alright, Amelia? Don't tell anyone else.
See, that's also suspicious. I mean, why would you not tell anybody else about awesome place to eat? I think she said last time she wouldn't like a rush or something of people, like to ruin the mood, but it's just, to get the business, I'm sure the people who work here would want to get it out and like say, hey, come eat at this place. It seems suspicious that she's saying that.
I understand, but I feel like I'm doing something bad. It's making my stomach hurt.
Amelia isn't one to tell lies, so it's hard for her to keep a secret like this. Her angelic smile always puts a smile on her face, but to be honest, I worry about her political endeavors when she becomes the next ruler. In any case,
Did you really just come here to eat and chat?
Do you not agree with our approach?
It's more disappointing
bro.
than anything. I heard Anastasia is this big-shot merchant, so I figured there'd be more scrutinizing, like you'd be interrogating a demon or something.
Did you call for Rem just now?
no.
What kind of demon? You can sit back down.
Yes, Subaru. If you have any other requests, please do not hesitate to ask.
I feel like that was added in a moment, like Rem was like, hey, I haven't had any screen time for a whole few minutes here. I need to get on screen real fast. Just as Rem returns to devouring her hamburger. A sight of her chowing down on something so big with her small mouth is pretty cute. Aww.
Seen this, there's a big difference in how each of the girls eat.
Rem takes small bites while Amelia eats in bigger chunks, but still remaining as elegant as possible. And then there's Anastasia.
So big and hearty. I feel a little catharsis watching her eat.
Is something on my face, Natsuki? Gawking at a woman like that while she eats is really rude, you know.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to stare.
I was just kidding around. I'm not angry at you. I have no reason to be. I'm comfortable with the way I eat. Still, you've got the right idea.
Right idea?
The way a person eats really shows their personality type. It applies to everyone, including all of us here. It's also important to eat together to get closer to one another, and you can learn so much about people doing that. Having a meal with others is a tool I use to study them. That's amazing. You really analyze everything around you.
It's true. I wasn't even thinking about anything like that.
Table etiquette can also reveal how a person conducts themselves. Anastasia's rational may be unconventional, but it makes perfect sense. But while I'm busy being
Miss
impressed.
Anastasia, I ask that you end your joking with that.
Huh? Oh, you noticed? You're much too serious, Julius. I wanted to string them along a little bit longer.
The goal of this engagement is to establish friendly relations. Why should I not be allowed to protest as such? As fellow
Everyone wants to do
candidates,
that.
There's no need to cause unnecessary feuds.
Yes, I'll admit I was in the wrong. So what exactly does that mean? Were you just making all of that up? Of course. I got lost in the casualness of our conversation, so please forgive me.
What? And here I was fawning over how impressive you were.
You can't actually tell all that just from the way someone eats.
Damn, what a waste of sincere admiration.
Took everything she said at face value, but now I'm just disappointed having fallen for her joke.
Sorry.
As a proper apology, maybe I can show you my sense of intuition?
Intuition?
Yes. For example, Natsuki, you were originally the child of a respected household, but you've only recently begun doing serious work.
Oh, okay.
You're still learning how to read and write, and while you may be nimble, your movements are too unrefined for that of a knight. If I had to say, Rem would make a better knight than you. As for how this meeting came to be, it was actually your idea for having her visit me yesterday. Well, am I correct?
Well, Mealy? Anastasia winks at me, my mouth hanging open in shock. She's spot on, hitting the mark on everything she just said.
That's truly amazing. How did you figure all of that out?
It's nothing too difficult. One's upbringing is shown in their table manners.
Oh, would you shut up?
How long they've been working is shown in how tidy or rough their fingers appear. Him not knowing how to read or write was mostly a guess, considering how confused he looked when he was trying to read the menus on the walls.
I mean, we're speaking English right now, and then he traveled back in time, though. So, it's not really his fault. If it was like in English or something, it'd be fine, but that's like an old language, or I don't know what the language would be called.
Myself, but I do have my own private military force, meaning there are many around me who know
That's right.
I can tell if someone is a soldier or not by how they carry themselves. Also, I think Amelia would have been more hesitant to meet with me by herself. I doubt a maid would make such bold suggestions, so the shameless proposal had to have come from Natsuki. That's all there was to it.
I'm not shameless, but you are right about everything else. And you did use our etiquette as a reference. That means it was useful.
Rem is also surprised. Miss Anastasia has excellent insight. You praise me too much. Nothing from you, Julius?
I'd like to say I'm impressed, but this is nothing I haven't seen from you already, Miss Anastasia. You are to become the next ruler, after all.
Where the heck was he when she was getting attacked in the first loop, huh? Where was that? Where was you? Where was you at, man?
That's the best praise I could hope to get.
Anastasia smiles, but I'm astonished at her remarks. She lowers the bar and makes it seem like she isn't anything special, but had been planning a way to upsell herself this whole time. It's an obvious form of entertainment.
I had the eyes to analyze people like you do, Anastasia.
It's nothing too special.
Very suspicious.
Besides, you may not be able to see through others, but you seem to get along rather well with them, Amelia. After all, you have some who are working very hard for you.
Oh, yes. I'll do my best to work hard as well.
Looks like we ended this on a good note.
So it seems. Have you fulfilled your goal?
Don't make it sound like I've got some sinister plot. I just want to help Mealy recruit allies just in case something comes up.
I apologize. I meant no disrespect.
What?
Oh, bro.
I've been underestimating you till now. But it seems you've been working with Miss Amelia's best intentions in mind. More than I was led to believe. The you before me is acting in all sincerity. So I therefore apologize in kind.
Wow. Julius says an exaggerated bow as he says this. He may be irritated to no end, but his chivalry is so exemplary it makes me straighten my posture.
Natsuki. Julius just likes to embellish. It may be a little off-putting, but I do hope you two get along.
Girl, why are you... I keep wondering this, but why are you wearing that outfit? I don't think it's very cold outside.
Basically, you're saying his more annoying quirks can be excused since he's a Knight of the Royal Guard.
Annoying is such a strong word. I've been going out of my way to show a friendlier side to you.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so cute. So you're actually Amelia lets out a laugh. She's been holding in. Anastasia's around joining in the laughing. I'm in no position to fight back against Julius.
Jeez. We just ended up fooling around instead of having a serious discussion.
You're right. But I think that's okay every once in a while. It's like you said, Subaru. I may not have 100 friends, but I do want to do my best to appeal to everyone. I'm grateful you helped make that come true.
Yeah, May!
Realize you're really in a major...
Is having fun
is a
during
major
a meal
angel.
not enough to satiate you? That's actually a pretty telling thing to someone like me. For example, Amelia is bolstering her relations not just with me, but with Cruchet and Melty as well, right? Although, I've heard that red-haired one is a different beast altogether.
Huh? Wow! You really do know everything!
Hey, Mealy,
Oh, stop.
that's a bit much.
That's going way beyond the scope of examining someone through their etiquette. That means...
Anything can be a side dish to a good entree.
Oh, finally,
It's
key to
important to be
negotiate.
prepared, right?
That's convincing enough.
Makes you feel our guilt getting a bit out of Anastasia. Our opponent also had her fill, knowing that this meal of attrition ends in a draw.
I really don't stand a chance against her.
She isn't someone who can be so easily deconstructed. That's just who Miss Anastasia is.
Yeah. Oh, right. Julius, I don't mean to dampen the mood, but
Yes? I suspect something rather important is on your mind.
that's right. There's a chance that some shady people might be plotting to attack each of the royal candidates. Watch out for anyone that looks like a jester.
If they stand out that much, even I wouldn't ignore them. Regardless, I will keep your word of caution in mind.
Good,
That's right.
though I hope nothing actually happens.
After warning Julius, I look back at Amelia, engaging the others in a seemingly nice conversation. It would be nice if nothing came of this. At least I hope nothing does. Yeah, I'm the one who saved Anastasia last time.
That was the dinner meeting. Did you enjoy yourself, Mealy?
I'm sure she did, and I did too, but we're going to go and end things off for now. So, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'd hit the like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. Hope you're enjoying this series, by the way. I'm enjoying it, so I hope you are too. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye, guys.